Hello everyone, my name is Nicholas Lee and I am here on to demonstrate how to tie a tie for my demonstration speech. I will demonstrate to the audience how to tie a tie by first discussing the importance of knowing how to tie a tie. Secondly, we'll discuss the tools needed for how to tie a tie. And lastly, I'll discuss the method for properly tying a tie. So the tie that we will be tying today is the Windsor knot. Here it is. A classic knot. There's many different ways to tie a tie, but this is the one I'll be focused on today. It'll fit many different situations. It's not too complicated. It won't take too long to do. And by the end of this demonstration, you should know how to tie a tie. It is relevant because tying a tie will allow you to change the way you look when you enter different rooms. You'll either be able to look more professional if that's what you aim to do, or you can elevate your style by just adding a tie to a more casual outfit, and it'll make it look much more stylish than if you would have left the tie off or try a different way to alter your outfit. So, whether you just add a tie to a shirt, like a button down, like myself, and some jeans, or you add your tie to a full suit. A tie will work to enhance both types of outfits. Um, so the way that I learned how to tie a tie, for the sake of this video, to make sure that it is a properly taught tie, is through the Style Guru Society provided by ties.com, and also from Antonio Centino, curator of the Style System. So thank you for joining me with this speech, and I will begin showing you how to tie a tie. Again, we are learning how to tie a tie to make sure that we have a level of professionalism if you need to be professional, or to elevate your style if you like to elevate your style. Either situation, a tie can be very handy for you. So the tools you'll need to tie a tie is, of course, your tie. And I have one tied here right now just to give you a full view. I will untie it and walk through this with you, but this is a full view of a Windsor knot for your tie. So you will need a tie. With that tie, it should either be silk, polyester, wool, cotton, all depending on what you are looking for your outfit and what complements your outfits the most. You also have some optional accessories with a tie clip. It would fit around right here. This will allow you to secure your tie in case you don't want it flying everywhere. Again, different outfits require different things. If you have a more loose, casual evening where your suit does not need to be completely pressed, maybe an open jacket, a date, whatever have you, you may not need a tie clip. And you can allow your tie to just move around however you like it to move. For a more formal evening, a tie clip would be very helpful. It can stay secured, it will stay in place, and that way you don't have to worry about it interfering with any part of your evening. You can also have a mirror if you would need one, just in case you need some help with how you go through your process. If you're new to tying a tie, a mirror will be very, very helpful with completing the process. You can see what you're doing, record your actions, and understand all the different links you may want to try. So here we are, and I'm about to show us how to tie a tie. So I will first undo this tie. And the first step you want to do to tie a tie is to drape it around your neck with the wide end. Drape it around your neck. Well, excuse me, the first step is to make sure your collar is up, so that at the end of the knot or the tie that you create, you can just fold it down and not mess up your tie. And then you will drape your tie around your neck with the wide end on your right side and the narrow end on your left. The wide end should be hanging significantly lower than the left side. That way, when you finish your knot, this wide end will draw up significantly itself, but it should still be lower than this left end. and you will see in a second. So the first thing you want to do, I like to have my left end around here. You take your right end and you drape it around the left end and you cross over. So here, and then you bring it back under, like so, and you bring it back over one more time, like so. So all of these steps is very simple. We're already almost halfway there. You bring your tie behind, like so. You bring it up through the loop that you created, all the way down. And here you have a little knot that was created also. And you make a little hole in your knot, and you can see my thumb through this hole right here. And where my thumb is, you place your tie just like that through the hole. You continue to pull, and there you go. You have a tied tie. You straighten it as you need to make it nice and secure. And as I mentioned, your left end would be shorter than your right end. It should not be too long on the right side. It should also not be too short. So this is a proper length for a tie. If you would like to tuck it under, you certainly can. Most ties have this extra piece right here that allows you to have a more clean look. So this bottom part, the left side, the knurl end, will not come undone and just flow in the wind. So you can tuck it in like so. Here you go. Make sure all of this is connected and not flipped up and down, and you can lower your collar. And here I have just demonstrated, and you have just learned how to tie a Windsor knot. So today, as I just mentioned, we've learned how to properly tie a tie. We've discussed the importance of tying a tie, the situations that it can be used in: professional, personal, casual, formal. And we discussed the materials that you need: your tie, your shirt, and any extra accessories such as a tie clip if you would like to make it even more secure, or a mirror if you like to use it in case you need some extra help. So last, we learned the proper tying technique for a Windsor knot. So this is the Windsor knot. I can take it up for you one more time, just by undoing it very quickly. And bringing it close. The quality of a Windsor knot is just like so. So when you have a knot just like this, it's the Windsor knot. You know it's secured while you have your tie coming through the very front where I showed you where the hole was. So here you go. Thank you for following my presentation. I do appreciate it, and have a great day.